Hey, Inarm's coaching community. I wanted to jump on today to talk to you for a few minutes about something that I was talking about in another group, which is the funny thing about money mindset issues. And this is something that I talk about a lot with my clients who are both starting out in their businesses and in young businesses, and who are at a more intermediate level of business ownership. It's a funny issue to me because one of the things that I found is that money mindset issues and emotional baggage or fear or stories about money generally don't have anything to do with what your income level is or how much money you have. So one of the things that I've noted for myself is that I have the same money fears and issues and baggage and stories right now where I'm making what should be more than enough money. And my business is definitely on paper a success. I have the same money baggage and fears and issues and stories as I did when I was trying to survive on 17 or 18,000 a year in New York City with a young child. And so the interesting thing to me about that is that it's really an indicator, and obviously I'm not just taking this from my own noticings, but from 10 plus years of working with women privately in all areas of their financial path, in all areas of experience around their business, at all income levels. The thing that I've noticed that's really interesting is that the emotional baggage and weight and stories and issues that we carry around money are generally not about how much money they have. You could have less money and have those stories and have them actually reflect your reality at that point, but that doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to change when your financial situation changes. And to me, that's an example of one of the places where you really have to do the inner work before you feel the results, before you see the results on an outer plane, but also before you feel the results. So I feel scared about money in the same ways now that I did when I was making not enough money. And that to me is really a powerful indicator of the need to do the money mindset work, because how you feel about something may not be reflected in the external situation, right? Just because you have money or just because you've grown your business to a point where it makes more than enough doesn't mean that you'll feel financially abundant. It doesn't mean that you'll feel financially secure. It doesn't mean that you won't have fears or anxiety that it will all be lost or taken away from you. Which is something that I generally see for women who have transformed the places where they're not making money and actually are making money, but yet feel just as every bit as anxious and insecure about it as they did when they weren't making money. And that brings us to another piece, which is that money is generally not about money. And money fears are generally not actually about money fears. They're about safety and security fears. They're about how safe and secure you feel in the world. And then the other really big inner piece that I've noticed for women around money is baggage and resistance around the concept of receiving, which is something that we went into really deeply a couple of weeks ago when I did my Money and Magic Week. So this is just something that I kind of want to poke for those of you out there, and to say the Money and Magic Week is over, but if you want to get on the list to be notified when I'm doing it again, it's an entire virtual week around money stories, around the concept of receiving, around your scarcity or prosperity mindset. And it's definitely something that you really have to be looking at if you are trying to grow your business, or if you've grown your business and you're trying to get in a place where you can really enjoy it. So I'm going to drop the link below. There's nothing to do right now except to get on the list and let me know that you want to be notified when I do the virtual week again. I'm probably going to do it in the fall. But I also really just want to hear thoughts and feelings about money mindset. And is it something that you feel is reflective of your actual financial situation? Or do you see for yourself that it goes much deeper than that and it's kind of exists separately from your actual financial mindset? And I'm also always interested in hearing how this impacts your business and your ability to move towards your goals. So have a great rest of the day, and please drop comments, questions, thoughts below.